Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Amateur Expert Show, episode 13. The concept of the show is to discuss people's career paths, the tips and motivators they used along the way on their journey, as well as their idea of success and if it changed from the beginning to where they are now. So, our guest for today has entered, so I'm going to invite him in. Hi, Ty, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So if you can, please introduce yourself quickly to the audience.
My name is Tuptyy. That's my creative name. But everybody know me. Either if you close to me, you know me as like TJ. Everybody just call me Tup.
And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Uh, I grew up wanting to play basketball.
Okay.
I never really thought about rapping. Like I was never something I was like, oh, I want to go up and be a rapper. I thought I was gonna play basketball. Like I grew up, both my parents like in and out of jail, so it's a crazy story. Like everything my
So
nigga.
when you thought about being a basketball player, what was your idea of success? Why were you drawn to that field initially?
Well, I was young, so like when you think about when I was thinking about being a basketball player, I just saw the end of it. I'm like, I'm gonna just do this. I'm good at it, but I really didn't like. You really got to put in the hard work for it. Like I was just playing it, thinking, okay, I'm gonna go to the league like this. And then as you get older, you start realizing things like stuff just don't come to you. Like you gotta go get it.
So did you lose interest in basketball, or did you think that you didn't have the talent to actually get into the league, so you decided to switch gears?
Nah, I was actually my freshman year. I was playing for the team, and like me and my friend at the time, we had did something like it was crazy. After it was during we were still in the school, we had a Sunday practice, and everybody left. The coach left. Everybody, so we was wandering around the school like being knuckleheads, and we was like going through classrooms and stuff. And like our next game, I guess our principal seen that, so she was like we wasn't supposed to do that, so she ended up kicking us off the team for that whole year.
Got it.
So when I got kicked off, that jump, everything went downhill for me, at least because I really loved basketball at that time.
Understood. So how did you make the transition from basketball to the desire to wanting to be a artist?
Well, my mom went to jail right after I got kicked off, and so that put like a lot of stress on me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was already stressed from that, so I'm home. Like my dad was doing stuff he wasn't really supposed to be doing at the time, so that was extra stress. He ended up going to jail too. So now I was on that. I had to go with my grandma. So now I
Okay.
was there by myself, and I'm thinking like,
And
dang,
this is your sophomore year of high school, you said?
yeah.
Okay.
And so I got kicked off the team. So I'm like, that just my motivation was gone after that. I stopped going to school really. Like I had really stopped for a little while, like, cause I just if I felt like if I ain't gonna play ball, it's no point in me going to school. Like so I
Mm-hmm.
stopped going to school. Like I got mad, depressed, and then I was just listening to music. Like dang, I really wish like I was listening to music that I could feel. So I was like, I wish I could make a song like that just for somebody to feel the same way.
Understood. So did from that point did you start writing, or how
Yeah,
did you get involved in the
I
music
had
scene?
I had a friend. His name Ali Rock. He was a artist at the time. He was rapping, and like his songs was so lit at the time. Like he had everybody singing his songs. Like everywhere he went, they were singing his songs. So I'm like, dang, like I want that type of attention. I don't know why I wanted that attention. I'm just like everywhere he go, it was just love for him. So I'm like, I need that type of attention. So I called him up. I said, bro, I'm out of right sign. So and he was supportive of it. Like he wasn't even like, nah, bro, chill. Like he was like, go ahead, I support you. So I wrote a song and I called him and I rapped it to him over FaceTime. And he was like, well, you gotta go into the studio, you gotta go into the studio and record it. But I'm still like, I'm not trying to be a rapper. I'm more worried about everybody gonna look at me crazy. Like, oh, he just like everybody trying to be a rapper. So he brought me to my first studio with this other artist named Muda, and I recorded my first song. Right now, to me, it's a bad song. Like it's not that good. because of where I'm at now. But at the time, I thought it was good, and everybody was supporting it. And
And
after
how did
that,
so you had a good you at the time it felt good to write a
yeah,
song and then produce it. Okay.
yeah, at the time that junk felt like the best thing ever. Like, cause I don't go to therapy. Like, I stopped going to therapy because I never felt comfortable with a therapist,
Mm-hmm.
and like I didn't really have people to talk to like that. Or I wouldn't say that. I've never been comfortable with telling people my business. Like, no matter how
Understood.
close it was, I really never could just be like, bro, I'm going through this. I need some help. So that's like therapy to me still. That's why when I rap now, it'd be so emotional because that's why I really could get everything off my chest.
So you use your pain to turn into a passion, so to speak.
Yeah, pain motivate me the most. Like, I tell everybody every time something happens to me, like still to this day, whenever something moves me emotionally, I always seem to like get stronger after that. Like I always seem to do a power move after that, cause it just motivates me. Like I bet, like now I'm about to go crazy.
So tell me this. You did. I think you told me that. So initially, you said that you wanted to do music, or were inspired. It was inspired to do music because of the attention. But now, has your motivation changed?
Nah, yeah, for sure. I'm doing music now because I got the family I got now. Like I'm trying to get them somewhere nice. Like I really never had the nicest things in life, so I want them to see that, and I want my family, my next generation, to grow up having the stuff that I didn't have as a kid.
And so your plan is to produce that via but you said you don't want to be a rapper. So what is your plan?
Nah, I'm gonna be an artist. Like this is what I want to do forever. Like it's nothing that
Okay.
makes me feel this good when I'm rapping. Like it's nothing else in this world that makes me feel as good as I do when I make music for some reason. Like I get emotional during some of my sessions. I done cried. I be shaking sometimes, like because when I'm saying my songs, like I really think about it while I'm saying it, and it hit a spot for me. So
So what is your idea of success today?
success to me is making sure not only I'm good, but the people around me is straight. Like I don't want if you my friend, and I claim you as my friend, and you with me. I want you to be on the same type of level as me. Like I would never leave nobody behind. Like just let them rock out. Like I want everybody around me to be winning.
And what is winning? Tell me. Explain it to me.
Like just being happy. Like I know
Mm-hmm.
people say money not everything, but at the same time, nobody like to be broke. Like nobody like to not have the nicer things. Like that's always everybody always want to have nice things. So when you don't have the nice things, that kind of is what motivates you. Like people who grow up having that stuff already, they don't know how to really work for nothing. Like if I grew
Mm-hmm.
up already having money and already having this, I wouldn't rap. I wouldn't be doing nothing because I already got all that stuff. So I wouldn't have no motivation to really
Right.
do anything. So people that like struggle and stuff, that really make them go hard. And I could really care less about the money, but like I just want me and my family to be happy, and the people who I'm close with to be happy. So me taking care of them will make me happy. Like not if I'm just taking care of myself, it wouldn't really make me too happy. Like to have to
Right.
come back and see my friends and everybody else still struggling. Like I
Right.
wouldn't really make me too much happy.
That's good. So what tips and motivators have you used along the way? I know you said pain is a good, not a good, but a source of motivation for you. What else do you use, or what have you used along the way?
Um, I see like I don't really know. It's really pain. Like it's certain things that I like in my personal life that I see. Like if I see like my grandma really sick right now, so like when I go see her in the hospital, that make me think every time I leave the hospital, I get more motivated. Like I gotta go harder. I gotta do this.
Right.
And like so that's all that be on my mind. But I'm still taking help from everybody. I take everybody's input for everything I do,
That's good.
especially like older people and stuff that I know that do this.
So I want to thank you for being so vulnerable. And also, I'm sorry to hear about your grandma, and I hope that she, is feeling better soon. Um,
Sure.
t- so I call myself the amateur expert, and so I claim to know a little bit about a lot. can you tell me one thing, or one thing that is a random fact or a tidbit of information that you can share with me, and then I can say, TJ taught me that, or Ty taught me that.
Well, for one, I cry a lot. I really know that. I really cry a lot for some reason. I don't know why. But it be just mostly like me and my thoughts. I don't just be crying. Like, I go home and I could be doing something random. Like, I could be playing a game. Or something, I just get off the phone, a funny conversation, and I just start crying. Cause I just start thinking about so much. But
Well,
I never been able to cry in front of nobody. Like, I can't
well,
do
I mean,
that.
that's not always necessary, but I'm happy that you're able to get the emotion out, and also that you're able to channel it, right? Because some people have the emotions and they either bottle them up, or they have the emotion and it suppresses them. So,
Yeah. My emotions still get bottled up. Like, once I
but
make a
it
song,
seems like a lot of times you're using it for your music.
yeah, yeah, cause that's when I'm letting it out. Like,
Right.
I'll go a couple weeks. I can make some regular songs, like not too crazy, and then more stuff will just bottle up. So that one day I'll come in there. It seems like when I'm not in the best mood, I always make the best songs. Like, if I come in here and I'm already like feeling down about something, like that's when I make my best music. If I'm happy, like, I don't know, it's different. I be
That's
trying.
good. Someone in the comments just put, always go 10 times harder than before.
Nah, yeah, that's a fact. I can't even see my comments. Wow.
Well, I want to thank you for being on the show today. I want to thank you for being vulnerable and sharing your story. I definitely believe that your story is going to be a source of inspiration for others. Would you please share with the audience your social handles so that they can follow you, they can hear your music, and then if maybe they had questions or wanting to also do music, they can get in touch with you.
My IG is Tuptyy, Tuptyy. If anybody want to get in contact with me, they can DM me. Like, I'm not selfish. Like, I talk to everybody. Like, literally, I don't even gotta know you. If you DM me, if you rock with my music, I'm gonna reply to you.
So
9
say
times
it
out
one
of 10.
more time slower. Say your Instagram name one more time slower.
Instagram name is Tuptyy, Tuptyy.
Perfect. All right, good. It was good talking to you. Nice to meet you, and I look forward to hearing some good music from you soon.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. Okay, bye.